Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen, and today I'm going to show you how I did this Powerpuff Girls set. It is a set. As you see here, it says part 1, which is Buttercup. Part 2, I've already posted a picture, so spoiler alert, it is Bubbles. But I figured I would do each hand separately since each video is a little lengthy on their own. So the first hand is the Buttercup hand. And I'm going to go ahead and remove her old design. I'll just show you each thing on about 3 of the nails on each hand because it is very repetitive. And what I am using to remove all her acrylic and take down all of her nude, because we are placing colored acrylics for this set, is a 5-in-1 bit, and that I got at Kiara Sky. And that is the Kiara Sky hand piece that I'm using for anybody who's interested in which e-file I have. I am using this 5-in-1 bit on the acrylic only. I am not touching the natural nail with it at all. Next, I'm going to use a medium grit sanding band, and this beautiful purple one is by Profilesbackstage. And I am just going to go ahead and take the shine off of the natural nail and go over any areas of the acrylic that have a little bit of lifting, and it will just make that acrylic flake off wherever it may be lifting a little bit. Luckily, she doesn't have too many issues with lifting. I do double prime her with Prime and Bond by Young Nails, and that seems to work really well for her. So after I get this done, I will only show you a couple of nails. Once again, I am going to go ahead and jump to a little bit more of the cuticle prep.
Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and just remove any excess cuticle from the nail bed with this little cuticle bit. It can be found in my Amazon storefront, and I will link that down below in the description box. I will also link any discount codes or discount links that I have down in the description box. I do that on every video, so if there's ever one you need, go ahead and just check in my description box and see if I have one that you might be able to use. As I said earlier, I am going to go ahead and just give her 2 coats of the Prime and Bond by Young Nails. Before I move on, I'm going to go ahead and just do a clear coat underneath. In the past, we have done just the nude. She was just doing nudes with designs on it, so it worked out great. But this time, I am going to be jumping to some colored acrylic. So I'm going to go ahead and just protect her nail bed from staining, and we're not sure how many sets she's going to be able to get done between now and when she has to take her nails off for a nursing job. So I'm going to go ahead and just protect those nails. The first color that I'm going to use is by Glam and Glitz. It is called Ocean Breeze, and it is the most gorgeous green. We absolutely loved it. It was perfect for Buttercup. So Glam and Glitz does work a little bit different. This almost works better as a paint, which I do not mind at all, because I am going to go ahead and cap all of these. These are not strength powders. They do need to be capped. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint this color on the pinky, the ring finger, the pointer, and the thumb. We're going to be doing a glitter nail on the middle nail, and then I will go ahead and cap everything after I'm done with that.
No se para, pero nada nos une. No lo arreglamos aunque tengo autotune. El tiempo lo siento, está perdido. Dale todo a lo no correspondido. Vea, que no te tenga a ti. Ya muchos quieren de mí, pero yo las dejo en visto. Obvio que por eso te seguí. Es que me hiciste sentir como si yo fuera Cristo. El cielo está nublado y solo hoy, porque el sol me dijo, baby, ya me voy. Es duro que tú me trates como estoy. Yo por nadie cambiaría lo que soy. El cielo está nublado y solo hoy, porque el sol me dijo, baby, ya me voy. Es duro que tú me trates como estoy. Deja cicatrices, tiene que doler para sanar y cerrar esta herida. Y se siente vivir cuando no estás, pero así es la vida. Baby, tiene que doler para sanar y cerrar esta herida. Y se siente vivir cuando no estás.
This gorgeous glitter that I'm going to be using for bubbles is by Profilesbackstage, and it has the coolest name, Frozen Margarita. I'm a big fan. So I'm going to go ahead and I did wet the nail with a little bit of monomer there. I'm going to take a little bead of clear acrylic and dip it into the glitter. It is a loose glitter. And then just play with it until it all lays how I like it and the nail looks fully covered. I am going to be drawing bubbles over this glitter, so I'm not too worried about everything being totally covered, but as much coverage as I could get is what I wanted, and I'm obsessed with this glitter. It is gorgeous. I just absolutely loved it. And the acrylic brush that I'm using is in number 12 by Notpolish.
You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love.
So I'm about to cap the glitter nail, and I did want to throw in there just a way to make sure that you have capped all of your glitter, just in case anybody is new to capping glitters. A good way to tell is when everything goes dull. If it still looks shiny or glittery, you need to put more clear acrylic on it, but it will all dull out when you are totally covered. So that's a good way to be able to make sure that you have covered all your glitter, because you don't want to cut into it with your file when you go do your finish file.
The things
go ahead and file and buff off camera. And when I come back, before I do my hand-painted nail art, I'm going to go ahead and give a thin coat of Matte It by Notpolish, which I do have a discount code for now. It is Kristen8. So I will pop that up on the screen and down in the description box. But it really helps me to keep everything super smooth when I do my hand-painted nail art. So I really like to do this little trick. If there's any little scratches or divots that, you know, are small from your hand file or buffer, it will help fill those in and not have your gel paints or gel polishes bleed into them and kind of, you know, run down the little line. So it helps a lot with that. I know people have asked me, why do you do that? But that's why I do that. So on her pinky, she wanted the black drips, and the gel paint that I'm using is from Nails by Dev. In fact, all of the gel paints that I'm going to use in this set are from Nails by Dev, and the only thing that I used different was for their skin tone, and for that I was using a gel polish by Bio Seedweed, and the color on that is called Coconut. So just in case you were wondering what I used, I will go ahead and just jot it all down in the description box below in case you wanted to know what a certain color was. That's always my favorite part of a video, finding out what that color I absolutely loved was that somebody used. So I am more than happy to go ahead and share with you guys everything I use, just in case, you know, you see something you like, you know exactly what you need to go order, which becomes dangerous. That's part of my problem. I watch a video, absolutely love a color, and I end up with 5 million acrylics and gel polishes. But I could have worse addictions, so I'm not too sad about it. On the ring finger, we went ahead and did the Powerpuff Girl heart thing, and I just went ahead, I used the same green and just watered it down with white to make the colors change, you know, be variations of that green. So I am going to go ahead and do the lighter green in the center, outline it with the darker green, which was just straight out of the container. Then I'm going to skip an area to use that beautiful green from Glam and Glitz, from the acrylic that I used, and then do another heart in the lighter green, and then finish up with one in the darker green. In case I didn't mention it, the art brushes that I'm using are also from Nails by Dev.
Tener niños y estar en un altar. Tu belleza, eso no se me olvida. Ni tus besos y tus chistes al azar. hard sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious.
So the Powerpuff Girls are made of sugar, spice, everything nice, and then of course Chemical X, which is what made them the Powerpuff Girls. And the one with the green background is the spice. So my daughter-in-law wanted the spice on her pointer finger. So I'm basically going to draw two rectangles. It's kind of looks like salt and pepper shakers with the spices coming out of them. So we just looked at the pictures and replicated it as best I could. And that is what is on her pointer finger.
To get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. No, yeah. Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas. Estás loco llamándome. Rompió el cel para no contestarte. Mientras hay otra en tu cama, nunca pude imaginarme que era así estar con vos. Merecí la lección. Ahora ya no quiero, busca todo cuero y nada de te amo forever.
On her thumb, we did go ahead and do the same as the pinky with the black drip, so I won't show you that again. But here is Buttercup. I am by no means an artist. I have never drawn, painted anything in my life, so these are my first attempts at anything like this, so please bear with me. I'm like super anxious to see my progress in a couple years down the road, and with more practice and a steadier hand, maybe a little bit of eliminating coffee out of my life, see how much better I can get. But this is my attempt at Buttercup. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of sketch her out. I tried to be light, some areas it got a little dark. Just sketch her out a little bit in black so I can start filling her in, and then I will go back in and outline her again, and you will see that. So pretty much that's all I'm doing right here. I'm looking at a picture of her and just replicating it very lightly. Nice little short strokes there to try and put things where I want them. I know I'm going to paint over it, so if I didn't get it exact, I didn't let it bother me too much because I knew I'm painting the colors over. I can layer it all up and just go from there and hope for the best.
Cupido malgató su flecha.
Here I'm using the gel paint that I told you about from Bio Seaweed called Coconut, and that I will do her face and her legs.
Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas. Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas.
So as you can see what I did, I just went ahead and colored in her dress and her skin, her hair, her eyes. And then I will go ahead and give her a base coat and then re-outline her. Putting that base coat on will smooth everything out again and make me be able to get my outline in one stroke as best I can and make it look a lot cleaner. The eyes were a little tricky for me. They have super round little eyes, so I wanted to make sure I really made that prominent, and that will pretty much complete this hand. I am going to go ahead and do a second video with her second hand. I did already post a picture of it, so it is a little bit of a spoiler here, but Bubbles is on the other hand, and I will go ahead and try my hand at Bubbles in the next video. So be sure you hit that bell button so you get notified when that is posted if you're interested in seeing me do Bubbles also. And they were so much fun to do. She's absolutely in love with the set, so that made me feel good. I was nervous about this one, but I really want to get into more hand painted characters and fun stuff like that. I absolutely love it. There is a picture of this completed set at the end. I will go ahead and do a video at the end of the second video with both her hands so that you guys can see the completed set together. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you could, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.
Are you feeling the same way I do? I think